Hi, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 2022 Equinox reading for you. Now, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, this is the Fall Equinox, and if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, this is the Spring Equinox. If this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what energy we have to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. We have the Magician. Now, the Magician is a very interesting card to be told to be mindful of, because it's almost a sense here, Sagittarius, that we're not really connecting with or understanding or accepting our own gifts, our own talents, our own, that spark that sets us apart. We're going to be looking at things and saying, well, why can't I be more like this person? Or why can't I be more like that person? And not seeing ourselves for the magic, the gift that we are. There's also a sense that we're going to be looking at other people and being rather envious. And there's really nothing to be envious of. There's really tremendous power within us. And in this fall equinox, in the spring equinox, if you're in the southern hemisphere, this is a time where day and night are equal, where what is brought to light is the same as what is, soothed in darkness. And so this is going to be a time of growth and renewal, yes, of acknowledging our expansion of self, yes, but also this sense of release, of what do I need to see that has been holding me back, or what is it about me that I haven't been accepting. So this is going to be a time where our own magic comes forward, and yet it's going to be one of the hardest things for us to see. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. So we're crowned with the Emperor, Aries energy. We have the Five of Wands, the Magician coming through again, and the King of Swords. The King of Swords is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So during this time, there's this tremendous sense of strength. And again, that's going to be one of the things that we have the hardest time really coming into contact with, really accepting about ourselves. It's everything that makes us special we're going to see as makes us different, as makes us, stand out from the crowd, but in a bad way. And Spirit's saying that's not the case at all. Actually, your greatest strength and what is going to propel you to success and power and authority. And it's really around your tremendous wit, Sagittarius, and your way with words, your way of thinking and correlating and bringing everything together. Your also quest for knowledge very much coming forward during this time, during this equinox, and you're finding a way to put yourself into balance. There could be an air sign energy within your life, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again, or it can be that you have this within your natal chart that is really going to push you forward. This part of your personality is going to push you forward. This person can be pushing you forward. But there's a real sense here of I'm cutting through a lot of negativity, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of disappointments that I have seen as what should be holding me back, as what should be stopping me from being who I am. Now we're getting to the heart of the matter of things. So this is either going to be a person. Now this person can really irritate us. Just to let you know, this person cannot be a person, may not be a person that you get on with completely well. But there is the sense of they're bringing out the power within you. And I want to say the best within you, even though it sounds contrary. There is also a sense here, if you have air sign energy within your chart, or a very positive air sign energy within your life, or just even a way with words that's coming forward, you're going to find yourself drawn to words, drawn to the way things rhyme and move and flow together. You're going to be drawn to complexities of things, but also the simplicity of things. So you're going to find that this is a time where you want it to be beautiful but simple, complex but, streamlined. So there's just going to be an art to that. And I don't know if there's a certain craft that you have that is going to be shining through, or if you're going to be looking at things and saying, you know what, instead of being bogged down with a whole bunch of things that aren't quality, now I'm going for the quality of it all. There's also a tremendous wit around you. It's either your own wit, but I do see you having a fast tongue, a way with words, a really quick mind. That's going to be one of the things that really sets you apart during this time. You can also have somebody in your life who just thinks really quickly, and you can find them a hoot. I mean, really, seriously, you're just going to find that person funny right now. Now, there is also the sense with the magician is understanding your magic, looking at what you desire, letting yourself shine, letting yourself stand apart, looking at what makes you you. And instead of shying away from it and saying, oh, that's not like everybody else, saying, but this is me. This is what I love, and this is what I need, and this is who I am. And now I let myself shine. Now I let myself move forward. Now I see myself in this whole new light. The magician is as above, so below. As we think it, so it becomes. This is going to be a time where, Sagittarius, we think we can. And we really do. We're going to have this doubt of like, oh no, it makes me seem too, this way or that way, or I'm not as talented as I could be, or as I should be, or, this is something I wanted to do, but I'm too old, or it's not the right time for it. It's like, no, enough of that. Now it is time to let yourself shine. Now it is time to let yourself move forward and absolutely embrace it. People will sit there and look at you and be like, Sagittarius, people who are half your age, like, don't have your energy, There's just going to be this brilliance to you. Let it come out. There's some sort of energy here with a Gemini, and I don't know exactly what that is, but Spirit is having me mention it. Now, Gemini is your sister sign, so it could bring out the absolute best or the absolute worst in you, so just be mindful of that. With the Five of Wands, there's just an air of chaos, okay? The Five of Wands is fighting, it's disagreeing, it's being pulled in many different directions. You can actually feel during this time like, oh my gosh, if I could just clone myself. If there were just more of me to get things done, then we'd be fine, but there aren't. And so now I'm just frustrated. So just be aware of that energy coming forward during this time. There's also a sense of around you, it's going to be very easy for you to pick up on the fighting, the negativity of others, instead of the blessing, the serenity, the calm that is going to be blessing you, okay? That's going to be around you. So just know that. And it can even be that we're just so programmed right now to see the chaos, to see the hard times, to see, the fact that it's just going to be one more struggle and one more struggle, that can really take away from the blessings and the power that are around us. Because really what this time is, this equinox is for us here, Sagittarius, it is a time of us being a leader. It is a time of us stepping into our role of who we are and where we need to be and what we desire from our lives. And the Emperor right here is just a powerhouse. The Emperor with this strong, sacred masculine energy, even with the Magician here, you have this strong sacred masculine energy coming forward, and Spirit really telling you, hone that energy, embrace that energy, move forward in that energy around words, but also around your passion, around, what you desire from life. The Emperor is a symbol of power, right? But it can also be a symbol, you can see emperors and you can think of Nero and you can think of tyranny, but it doesn't have to be that way. They don't have to be tyrants. What it is moving forward and leading with confidence and assurity and really saying, this is who I am, and walking with pride forward. You might not be able to, do everything all on your own. You might not be able to be what everybody's looking for, all the time, and nobody ever can be. But what the Emperor says is, this is my power. This is my right to rule my world and to lead it forward with dignity and respect and determination. And that's what you're going to be doing, Sagittarius, in just a very profound way. There's also this father energy around you. Now, this could be somebody in your life now who's in the waking world, or somebody who has passed on. And they want you to succeed. They're also a bit of a kibitzer. Okay, this person has a tremendous sense of humor and a way of looking at things where like they wanted to be more powerful than they were. Like they can see the power in things. They can see the way that they need you to move forward, to really claim and, assert yourself, claim what is rightfully yours and assert yourself. But they're really saying here, like, go for it, go for it. I'm just hearing baby girl. Like, I don't know if somebody, dad called them baby girl, but like, it's just like, go for it, or grandpa. There's just this sense here of go for what you want. So that's coming through very, very, very strongly. I know that's more female oriented, but that's what I'm hearing here. And it could just be, they're saying they could have called their car that, or, something to that effect. Yeah. And it's just a sense of go for what you want, go for where you need to be. They could have even had a pet, a dog or something. I just think, I know it sounds funny, but it's going to ring true for one person, somebody who was a hunter. And baby girl could have been what they called their rifle or what they called their dog. So just be aware of that. But there's this sense of go out, look at the bigger picture, look at what needs to be, and go for it. Take aim. They might have never, hunted anything, but they like to go out and make a show of it. They like that production. Okay, so let's see what our subconscious energy to be mindful of is. And this is the King of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We can have a tendency during this time, Sagittarius, especially if we're born on the cusp with Capricorn, or especially if we have strong earth sign energy within our chart, to be very systematic about things. Everything has to have a reason, a place, a structure, and that's great. But right now, as we're, telling ourselves not to doubt us, as we're trying to tap into our magic and our becoming, and not be jealous of those around us who we think are more successful. And it's just our perception, right? We're going to see here that if we are too stuck on, okay, what are the numbers? What is the facts? What is this? What is that? That we start to stifle ourselves and we start to really hold ourselves back from where we want to be. So just be very aware of this during this time. There can be also somebody in our life who's very structured. It all has to have this concrete right here, right now meaning, and that becomes very overwhelming because things are during this equinox, okay, it is going to be a time of letting things grow. In the fall equinox, it's all about growth and expansion. The spring equinox is all about release and renewal. So both, in their own way, have us stepping into a new role, stepping into a new sense of our lives and what we want and what we're looking for. So with our subconscious tarot message, it's the Death card. And this is Scorpio energy. So if we're born on the cusp with Scorpio, or we have it within our chart, that's coming through very strongly subconsciously. What we're going to be seeing subconsciously is a new way of looking at things. We're going to be looking at things and saying, well, do I have to look at it like that? Does it have to be like that? What about this? What about trying this? What about moving forward this way? What about breaking down this mold? What about? And it's really, here, like, what about testing the limits? What about seeing the renewal? What about, not putting myself in this box and holding myself back? And there's this firm sense of release and discovering during this time, Sagittarius, that is just quite beautiful. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this equinox and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Sagittarius, and may blessings always be with you.